Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned. Hello, guys. Welcome to Global Happenings today. And we have a trending news here for you. And the headline reads Fulani demands to be part of Amotekun, says they have capable hands to work. But before we continue with details of the news and further analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to the channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish videos on YouTube. All right, let's look at the news in detail. A Fulani cultural group, Jammu Nati Fulbe Association, has called on the Southwest governors to recruit members of the Fulani community as operatives of the newly launched Western Nigerian Security Network, could name Amotekun. President of the association, Alhaji Abdul Kader Salihu, who is also the Sakin Fulani of Oyo State, told our correspondent that Fulani have capable hands that can be recruited as officers of the security outfit. He said involvement of Fulani men will give them assurance that the Fulani resident in the region will not be target of the new outfit. Salihu stressed that the Fulani community in the southwest is in the dark about the operation of Amotekun, saying this is a government program and we cannot stop it, and we are not antagonizing the governors who came up with this initiative. Our appeal is that these should not be turned into a platform solely to target the Fulani headsmen. He also disclosed that the leadership of the Fulani community plans to meet with the Alaafin of Oyo Oba Lamidi Adeyemi to intimate him about their position on Amotekun oppression. We were not carried along as a community which is part and parcel of the Southwest. Most of us who live in these community have been here for more than 40 to 50 years, he added. Salihu reiterated that insecurity affects both indigenes and settlers in the region, and the Amotekun initiative was a welcome development if it was meant to genuinely tackle insecurity. He said the Fulani community have also been victim of armed robbery and kidnapping, adding that it is wrong to say it is only the Fulani that perpetuate crime. We have crime everywhere. All right, we're going to read some of the comments of Nigerians in respect to these, and from there we'll kickstart our discussion. This one said, this is exactly what Mohammed Laba, the chairman of Meiti Allah Southwest, said on Channel TV about them not being consulted during the formation of Amotekun. Why should we consult the Meiti Allah that are themselves the culprit of series of insecurities in the southwestern zone? Should the police consult a thief when launching an operation? Why are these guys even thinking like this? Seems we need to call them by their names. It is absurd to keep taming all these things farmer-header clash like we always do. It is a case of thieves and owners. Who gave the Fulani headsmen right to come to a private property to graze? Can I also intrude into someone's house without invitation and not be termed a thief? It will get to a stage where the Southwest governors will eventually have to ban grazing completely if that can be done, because these guys need to be kept under check. This one says it very funny. I'm sure there are many young Yoruba men interested in the job. They shouldn't worry. This is like making a thief stand guard over a bank vault, but you open the door wide. Okay. And this one says we also have capable hands and we are not looking for any addition. Do you need some to work for Hisba? We will send you some men and still have enough to work as Amotekun. And lastly, this one says, now I understand why some impotent disbat are scared of South is supporting Amotekun. Really, is it that they want it to fail so that Fulani headsmen will continue striving, because Buhari won't support Fulani? He said one of the things is One of them is one shameful, impotent Benue man galvanizing around Naira and pretending to love Omolubis, but in his heart he hates them. I have never seen the same impotent bastard. I would like to leave this and all right, let's jump into discussion. Sorry, I the write up there was not very explicit and it lacks comprehension. All right, let's go into discussing this. Looking at their demand, do you think that the southwestern governors will oblige or the operators of Amotekun, if they allow Amotekun to run, do you think that they will oblige to this request?
It's actually very unrealistic if you ask me. Just being practical and being very objective here. We have a case of a Hisba. It has been in existence for almost 10 years now. Yes. And I don't think there's any Omoluabi there. There's no Modua there. There's no Dudua People's Congress member there. There is no Southwesterner there. There's no Southeasterner there. They opened it. It was not open to other regions. It was not open to other ethnic group. It was basically and majorly a northern idea. And up till today, as we speak, as of now, it has not been disbanded. It has not been called an illegal entity. It has not been termed illegally established. It's still functional, and police have not called them bandits. So if it is allowed to run well in the north, I wonder why there's so much cry over Amotekun. I wonder why people are screaming as if Amotekun is so new. I remember the issue of this BSS that we're talking about as this Biafran Secret Service agent that was once established by MNK in the southeast. It died on arrival. Didn't see the light of day. But Amateku seemed to have generated so much heat, so much argument, so much contention, and I wonder why. All of a sudden, military allies interested in a security issue. And don't forget that the north is a haven of so many evil. Permit me to say that when it comes to terrorism, kidnapping, banditry, it has always been a ISWAP is coming from the north. As in, you can't move quickly, easily in the northern states without you looking behind your back. For Boko Haram is emanating from there. If there should even be any place where they should, if military allies looking for a security group to join in, they should form theirs and take care of the northern part. This is a regional thing. While Amotekun is being established, it should take care of the southwestern part. Like one would always say, look, the reason why we are together is if the thief pass your side, I go use my own blocker, man. That's why we get fence. So if for any reason the terrorism passes their side, by the time it will cross over to the southwestern side, they have their technique, they have their ways. They won't be able to move in. That's my take. But the truth is, we shouldn't allow. For me, if there's always been a case of Fulani herdsmen disturbing and disrupting their farmlands, and it's a lot of insecurity here and there. And the other time we even heard about the issue of Fulani herdsmen, doing robbery, broad daylight robbery in one of these southwestern states, and was a pathetic one. Now imagine a mall in your security outfit. That means for every move you make, they already have first-hand information, first-hand knowledge of when you want to move. So it's not wise. I would advise that those in charge of Amatekun should not allow any Bakatorara, any header, no matter the ideas they come with, they shouldn't inculcate it into their security forum, or else they're looking at a mall here.
All right, thank you very much. First thing first, this is called a regional security network. It's for the West. So for that reason, it's strictly for indigenes, is for those who are resident there and who have the thought of their town in mind. So that's number one. And secondly, the reason why I know not all Fulanis are bad guys. We know that not all Fulanis, but unfortunately, greater number of the crimes that they have seen thus far in the southwest, especially that which has to do with killings and all manner of destruction of things, especially economic life of the people, is mostly traceable to them. And with that in mind, there's no way they can inculcate them into the team. I believe, just like my colleague has said, we are forming a regional thing here, regional security network here. If you feel that you have capable hands that can do the same work, why not go to Fulani land, go to the northeast and form your own? If there is any community or any state that is under serious terror attack, who are under serious attack by hoodlums and bandits, is actually the northeastern side, is actually the north. So why not go there, form a formidable team that will help fight? Because when we are talking about peaceful coexistence or peace in Nigeria, we're not just looking at the southwest, the southeast, the south. We are also looking at the northerners also, because they are a part of Nigeria. So we are also looking at them also to help copy there. We want to see a situation whereby this whole issue of banditry, Boko Haram, reduce drastically. So go form your own day, so that possibly, just like the Bible says, if you will escape the northerners, the southerners here will stand and get it frustrated. So I believe that this issue of insecurity is not just in the south, it's also in the north. So go form your own day. But candid advice, they shouldn't be brought in, because I know that it's not going to augur well at the end of the day. That's where we're going to leave it. Go to our comment section. What do you think about the demands of the Fulani, as they are requesting that they should be brought into the running of the Amotekun, since they have capable hands?